Hello there, y'all. I'm here with my friend Laura, and we're going to be talking about something coming up. It's our 5-day Facebook challenge, and it's to end frustration this year for homeschoolers and help you to empower your homeschoolers to get stuff done this year. So I've spoken with a lot of homeschool moms, and I even asked them what they thought about the new school year starting and if they were excited, if they were dreading it. And I was surprised. There were quite a few that said they were kind of dreading it, or they were just like, maybe they had a tough year last year and they weren't sure how they were going to get through this year. So I just thought it'd be neat to do this. It's just a fun, free on Facebook challenge for 5 days. And they call it like micro learning. And so it's a really quick way to learn about certain topics, and this one will be just how to make this year a whole lot more productive and less frustrating. So that's what this 5-day challenge will be about. And Laura's helping me kind of talk about it. Now, Laura was with me in my group. It's called Homeschool Moms Wake Up Productive. That was 5 weeks long, so it was longer, but they learned just how to wake up productive, how to be more productive and be less frustrated and such. And so I was going to kind of talk to her about that too, because it kind of goes with this whole theme here. And so Laura, let me ask you, when you were in the Homeschool Moms Wake Up Productive program, what was kind of the biggest or best thing that you learned that's helped you?
Well, because you taught us to take care of ourselves. And so the morning routine, to get ourselves together and kind of get your mind sort of straight and ready for the day before you go out to tackle anything. And then you taught us to take breaks, which was the greatest thing ever.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Were you surprised that kind of doing less helped you do more?
Yes, because it's so against, what you're supposed to do, right? You're supposed to be productive. You're supposed to keep pushing forward and doing all these things. And I know that we all talked about it. By the end of the day, we're just falling into bed exhausted, right? And
Right.
so to start with the morning routine, to get the mindset and the ritual to get prepared for the day, and then to take breaks throughout the day so that you had time, and it wasn't that long, but just enough time to rejuvenate yourself so that you were able to keep going. It was the best thing.
Yeah, it's really counterintuitive. I mean, like you said, you feel like you just got to keep pushing. It's funny when I look back, I can remember that first day when we all got together, and I remember what surprised me the most was just all of y'all's faces up there on the screen. You were so just looked tired. I'm like, oh man, I'm here. Oh, I remember this and I was like, wow. And I didn't realize, I remember then our last call 5 weeks later, and just, it was a total difference. I wish almost I could have done a screenshot. That was because you guys just looked more just calm and relaxed and rested. And I just thought that was great. I just thought that was probably the best part, is to see that transformation. So what I'm hoping is in the 5 days, I can really, in these little micro trainings to make it kind of quick and easy, they can, learn at least about this morning routine part of it, because that's the foundation, the launch pad of your day. And I'll probably I'll definitely talk about some of that, the breaks and stuff, and the magic and the power of the breaks. So I'll talk about that too on the 5-day challenge. But go ahead and just kind of, and even if it's simple, and that's the key to this morning routine, is it is totally customized to you. So it's a very individualized thing. So even if it's short or whatever, that's fine. But go ahead and describe your morning routine, what you do.
Oh, mine varies, but I told you guys in the group, I found out in my house, I'm fair game if I hit the floor. If I'm walking around, I'm fair game. It's time for mom to start doing stuff. So I grab my coffee and I go back to bed.
I thought that was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I grab my coffee and I go back to bed. And so I spend a few minutes really doing brainless activities where there's just mindlessly perusing Facebook for a few minutes, or I have little electronic games that I play, I do those kinds of things for a little bit. And then For me, I either go into some reading or some devotional time. Things I have a great like gratitude coloring book that's wonderful. If I'm awake enough to like pull out and look at the day and just color and find my little peaceful spot.
Yeah.
So, but no matter what I rotate through, no matter what I juggle through, by the time my routine is over, like I've had my time
Yeah.
and I'm all together, and then I can get up and then I'm fine with being fair game.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
it's okay for mom to start. And I even found, I think we talked about this at some point during the 5 weeks. We had a lot going on in our house. And so I had to cut my routine back. And because for me, about 45 minutes or so maybe that I spend. And so I had to cut it back to like 20, but I found myself getting up earlier so I could have my 20 minutes so that I could still squeeze it in and be ready to go when it was time
That's,
for me to get going.
that's really interesting because it was something that almost like psychologically you were finding so helpful and rejuvenating that you would even sacrifice a little bit of sleep, which
Yes,
is
because
really interesting.
I don't get up, Georgia.
Yeah, yes,
I'm a
yes,
sleeper. So.
yes, not a morning person. Yeah,
No.
that is really, that's great, that, and that's really, like I said, that's what we go for in that, you can even call it the morning success ritual, is really looking for what you really love to do, what really builds you up and, makes you ready for the day. So it's really different in that way than, here's going to be this morning schedule and let's go boot camp. I mean,
Yeah.
who really wants to do that? But it works, and it keeps working because it just gets your mind ready, which is really great.
It really does. It gives you the time to focus on yourself and your day. And even while you're doing that, you're kind of thinking ahead, like, okay, what do I need to do today? What needs to happen? But you're right. It's not that mad dash out of bed and then you start scrambling. Okay, oh, let's do breakfast, and oh, let's find the books. And yes, and the giant list piles up. It gives you time to be composed before you get started, which is so
Right.
great.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so how do you feel the morning success ritual has like improved your homeschool days, like compared to before you knew
Oh
about it?
yeah, definitely less chaotic. Like
Yeah.
definitely less chaotic. Like I
Okay.
said, because I need my coffee. So, you get out of bed and half groggy, and either you're walking around the house kind of bleary eyed, trying to like looking at the piles of things that need to be done, or the kids are already like, oh, mom, blah, and
Mhm.
you, that, like, I just keep saying compose, but you really have time to compose yourself. So you're awake, so you're ready. And so you're so much less frustrated, right? When you're ready to get up and get started, that like these things aren't just like piling on you straight out of bed to begin your day, right?
Right, right.
You have time to sounds weird to say decompress before you get started, but you have time to decompress before your day gets started and you get launched into everything that happens in a homeschool day. So because
Right.
they blow up easily. So
Yes, yes. So you can handle the blow ups or whatever. So,
yes,
wow.
yes.
Okay, so we're going to wrap this up because I want to keep these short for you guys that are watching this. But there will be a link somewhere around this video, probably below it, and you can go and register for this free 5-day challenge. Like I said, there'll be quick learning each day, about 10-minute videos and a little assignment, and we'll go a little deeper into this morning routine and even talk more about these breaks, these awesome breaks too, and what those do. But yeah, you can go and check it out, register at that link, and we will see you in the 5-day challenge, and it'll be tons of fun. And we'll probably see Laura in there too. So, okay. Well, thank you, Laura, and go register, and we will see you guys there. Thanks, Laura.